Welcome back to yet another episode of ABCD, Anybody Can Do. Well, today I'm planning to talk about a way to choose your respondent. Well, once doing a research, the main aspect after you set up your objective and the questions and even the hypothesis, you should now know who would be the people who will be responding to you. Well, if your respondents are not correct, then the entire work of the thesis is wasted. So we should be knowing very carefully that who would be the respondent for myself. Now, for example, depending on the respondent will be my population. Okay, depending on the population would be my sample size. Now, say for example, someone is doing a thesis. The topic of the thesis or the title, he talks about employees' motivation. Okay, fine, you want to do on employees' motivation, it's okay. But can you tell me, after you get your data, after you get your findings, after you do your analysis, can you generalize your comments? The answer is no. Because you did not define which level of employee are you looking into. Well, an entry-level job, the people would have a different sets of motivation. The mid-level people will have a different sets of motivation. While the top level will have again a different sets of motivation. So what motivates a young entrant in the job? The factors are not same for the mid-level and factors are not same for the top level. Each of us get motivated in a different way. So if I am doing a research on employees' motivation, I must categorically say which level of employee am I targeting at. Or else the findings that I have, I cannot generalize because, as I said, each level of employee would have different level of motivation. So that's why you should know carefully that who should be your right respondent. And accordingly, you make your sample size. So once the population is known, once the population is identified, then either you use the sample size calculator to get your sample, or at times the population is too small. So it's no use of doing a sample. You can go for a full census. So before you start collecting your data, do think very properly who will be your respondent, and so that should match with your topic, your title, and that should give you a very good result. But that is at its most simplest what is meant by how to choose your right respondent. Well, if you think it was helpful, do like the video, do share it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Until next time, it's goodbye. Have a nice day.